Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see the title, today I really wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about how life has changed after being a mom. Let's get started. First time when I got pregnant, and I keep saying first time in my new videos, is because I'm pregnant again. I am almost 6 months pregnant. Oh my god, my pregnancy brain. I'm almost 6 months pregnant now at this point, and we're very excited to have a baby girl very soon. My firstborn is a boy, so we were really hoping that this time it would be a lovely sweet little girl. Yeah, so we're very excited, and I've never really spoken about my pregnancy journey, or well, now I have a video. I'll link it below or somewhere here. But also I've never really spoken enough about, because I never felt the need to. And also yeah, I just wanted to be sure what I wanted to share, how much I wanted to share about my personal journey, about my pregnancy journey, my postpartum journey, and all of that. So I just took the time to kind of process it for myself, because as you all know, it's such a joyride. Wait, the camera's not really well adjusted. I need to change something. So this is better. And yeah, I just wanted to be sure what I want to put out there and how much I want to put out there, not like without manipulating a lot of it. I just wanted to be very authentic, very myself. And yeah, to all the new mommies, maybe it gives you strength, maybe it gives you courage to, you know, or you are in awe of the unknown that's coming. Because when I was pregnant the first time with our son, I don't think I didn't have anybody in my close circuit, in my closed friend circle. I have a lot of girlfriends, right? But nobody that I talk on none of my closest girlfriends had a child. The closest that they had were nieces and nephews, but not of your own, because I think becoming a mother is such a completely unique, becoming a parent and then a mother is such a unique experience on its own, right? So yeah, I think there are a few things for me. It's my toddler is gonna be a 2-year-old in December of this year, 2025, that is. For me it has been for me it has been just a beautiful joyride, because I always was scared about, oh my god, I'm a full-time working mom, I have a busy life, I like to go out, I like to eat, like, you know, all those single life and just single girl things that everybody keeps telling you, oh, wait for it, wait, once you become a parent all this is going to go away, you're not going to be able to work as much, you're not going to be able to go out as much, you're not going to be able to do this, blah blah blah. The thing about parenting is that, or being a mother, is that everybody scares you so much, and that is deep instilled in yourself as well, because you don't know any other better. And the people probably, and no shade to people who are doing it or finding it challenging or something, but people who are doing it differently than me, I always heard there was always a negative connotation, you know. And I think the key lies here between choosing to becoming a parent versus when the society tells you it's time to have a baby or have a child. Because I think that was what, like, we are conditioned, not just like where I come from, but also just the conditioning in every part of the world is that, oh, now you're together, now you're married, oh, of course now you're gonna have a child, or whatever. But for me it was never like that. I always wanted to have children. Me and my partner, we love kids, and we always wanted to have children. At some point, you know, that is something we had spoken about much early on. And I think it just, yeah, we were just the right set of people, we were in the right mindset, it happened to us. And most importantly, it was two people coming together and choosing parenthood. And I think when you do it with the right person in the right frame of mind, it only flourishes and uplifts you. So for me, of course, things have changed. For example, scheduling, time management, how your routine works. And I think that kind of changed a lot, because earlier, of course, you can wake up when you want, you can go out of the house when you want, you can do, but now there is a third person involved in your schedule, in your two people's schedule. It's also like a relationship, right? When you are single, your life is different. When you are married or with somebody, your life is different. Now you manage each other's time and each other's schedules. But similarly, when you throw a child in the mix, and then now you need to manage like 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, whatever, how many number of children you want. uh, but I think, of course, the biggest change is adapting to a new human being. What you need to understand, for my journey, I can say, is that this is a completely new human being who has been introduced in your life. Of course, you created it. Of course, it's your own. But never to forget that this person is also their own individual, right? They're going to learn things. They're going to show things. They're going to copy things from you. They're going to, look at you and learn things. And of course, there is inherited things, there's inborn innate skills and learnings, but there's also nature. So there's nature, nurture, and there is everything around it, right? And they're their own personality as well. So I think that was very important for me to understand. And I think the simplest way to do is to be very, very patient with yourself, with your partner, and with your child, because you are the adult in that relationship. I was 29 when I got pregnant, and by the time I gave birth, I had just touched 30, because I'm a November baby. So December my baby was born. So I just become 30. So you are a 30-year-old in that relationship, or when you choose to have children, whether it's 25, 40, whatever. I think it's important to understand that the child is so dependent on you, and you need to prioritize them. Because in the beginning, if you prioritize them, the future was better for us. And I think very quickly I understood that the more time I invest in understanding him or her needs, the baby's needs, I will know them better. Luckily, I had my partner involved in it, who's like a 100% hands-on partner, and he's an equal parent. And I think that I have to really give him that credit, because men are not often given that much credit, or I simply feel I need to, because I don't see that much of fatherhood, active parenting happening around me, whether people in my family that I've seen, it was always like a female oriented thing. And it was important for me to see that I have a very, very, normal relationship wherein I chose my partner and I chose the right person to parent with. So I think the only things that changed for me is managing a 3-person schedule. His schedule, the baby's schedule, and my schedule. And if you have a solid partnership, I think everything, you both are working as a team constantly. So there's simpler things, like, for example, we alternated our night feedings when, of course, our son was a baby. So every time I woke up, the next time, my partner woke up, his father woke up. And then it was really like a very easy way of handling things. And there, because you're tired, you're recovering from postpartum, and I don't think I've changed a single diaper in the first 1.5 months, because I was just resting and I was just breastfeeding. I was doing everything else. But I had not changed a diaper, or like I have not done anything else in the house, because I had such a solid backing from my partner. And also, of course, up until giving birth, we had meal prepped. We had kind of literally stacked up our fridge, so we know that we're going to be in our baby bubble. We're going to just enjoy this phase, because it passes so quickly. And now he's already a toddler, and establishing that routine for our child when he was about 9 months, that kind of really got us some sanity, because the moment they are 9 months, I had read about it. We read books about newborns, about toddlerhood and everything, about parenting, and then we kind of drew conclusions that worked for us, right? And those kind of were the benchmark for us, because we did not know any better. And I was very sure what I do not want to do and what I want to do. I wanted to be a very patient, active, calm. I wanted the calm in the house, and I wanted us to be a team. And that is something that helped us a lot. Our son was 1 month when we just went out for a trip with him. When he was 3 months, when we went somewhere else. Then he was 6 months, we went on a larger road trip to Italy. We live in the Netherlands, so we went to Italy, which was like a long journey, and we had the most fun time. And I think because we started taking him out so young, he just became a very adaptive, reciprocative, independent boy, because he just loved going out with us. He was, of course, we're protective about him in terms of his health, his food, his nutrition, but we're not really helicopter parents in that sense that there is a Dutch way of parenting, because of course my husband's Dutch. So it's very important to kind of have that cultural mix. So we did it. There are things that we do the Indian way, there are things that we do the Dutch way. And I think that was a beautiful amalgamation. Those are the few things that changed, and those are the things that we adapted for our way of parenting. And it worked wonderfully for us. And I think second time around, we're gonna do not much differently, only that we are this time even more prepped and pros at it. So all we hope is, yeah, it's gonna be even easier, because now we have more people. Our son also is very excited to have the new baby, and he wants to be a little helper. So I think that's gonna be very fun and exciting to have more people around to, yeah, just take care of the baby. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, or share it with somebody who you know is scared about parenting or wants to know more. Share it with them, and yeah, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.